Alright, what's up everybody? Brendan Mania here. And sorry if I sound a little stuffed up. I'm not feeling the greatest right now. It's because it gets hot and then cold like day after day here. So my body's all messed up, but it is what it is. So, as you can see, I'm trying to add another layer to the background to have some more cards here. But the light source isn't that great, so they're kind of blurred out, and there's a glare on them. So top left we got the 2021 Chronicles Michael Bisping National Pride Signature Golds PSA 10. Last time I looked, that was a pop one. And then in the middle we got Amanda Nunes auto memorabilia with the from Reebok. It's a PSA 9. That's a gold out of 10 as well. In the top right, we got 2021 Select Joanna Jędrzejczyk Gold Disco Prism, and got a Gem Mint 10 and an Auto 10. I love the double 10s. In the middle, we got two 2018 Topps Chrome Octofractor signatures. Now, alright, I'm going to attempt to move one of these and not knock the rest of them over, so I can show you guys, because you can't really see it from back there. Did I pick a bad one? This one hard to see too. My light source is in a bad spot for me to show you guys what an octofractor looks like. Alright, there you go. This one's kind of dark, but you see in the bottom left right here, it's got that same pattern like all throughout the card. The octo pattern. These are both dark cards, so it's kind of hard for me to show you, but hopefully you could see just from that one spot. But yeah, those are pretty hard to find, and I think those are both pot ones. I know Joe's Card Stash pulled a Max Holloway Octofractor. He didn't even notice in the video because it's so dark. But it was an Octofractor, and that's really lucky that he pulled that because he only had a couple packs. And then, you know, in the front row, I've got the top 3 cards of the rainbow for 2022 Prism. Got the gold PSA 10, the black, unfortunately, PSA 8, and the white sparkle PSA 10. Now, if you know anyone that has any 2022 Prism Dom Cruz PSA 10s that are part of my set right here that I don't have in the picture, let me know. Because I need all of them. I need the tie-dye, all the lower tier ones, and I do not want to grade them myself. But that's enough of an intro. Let's get into my card purchases of the week. It's been 2 weeks. I think it's been 13 days since I uploaded a video. So sorry about that, but as you can imagine, it's kind of hard to purchase enough videos every single week to do this. I got other stuff going on, but so first of all, I had 2 cards that I was supposed to put in this video that I shipped out for PSA. So I have a higher end autograph. I sent them in for like this one, for the dual grade. So I sent them in for the card and autograph grade. I sent 21 cards out that were like higher end autographs. So I'll make a video about when that comes in. Hopefully we get some 10-10s, but I mean, those are kind of hard to get, so I don't know. But but I had a Demetrius Johnson 2018 Topps Museum Collection out of 8. It had a 2-color patch. I think it was black and blue. And that card actually, it jumped from $50 in the last 5 seconds. It went all the way to $178.50 I paid for that. It was in pretty good shape. I'm hoping it comes back at least a 9 with like a 10 auto. And then I had a... oh man, sorry. Like I said, I'm not feeling the best. I had a Forrest Griffin 2010 Topps Main Event at a 15 autograph. It cost me $56, and that was also in pretty good condition. I sent that out as well, because that's a second-year autograph. But, alright, on to what I currently have in front of me. So, I have a Derek Brunson. Alright, I'm going to have to move the light source, so the cards in the back might lose some light here, but It has to be done. Alright, so we have a immaculate 25 out of 25 with a weird little patch. Derek Brunson. I did not pay a lot for this. This was $26. You know, he's a good fighter. He's towards the end of his career. I thought maybe he could get another little run going and maybe I could flip this real quick, but he just got absolutely destroyed. It's on Saturday. And I don't know if he was sick or if something was wrong, but he just got destroyed. Like he wasn't fighting back or anything, so I don't know. But you know, luckily that only cost $26, so I don't really care that much. But oh man, I'm sorry about the glare in the background, guys. All the cards are now lit up. The lighting in this room sucks. Alright, so next we got a Dominic Cruz Photon case hit. You know, I think I have like every type of Dom Cruz card from the set now. From the optic set. I don't know, it looks like it could be a little bit off center from left to right. I don't know if that would stop it from... I don't know if it's 60-40 or if it's a little worse, but I don't plan on grading it anytime soon regardless, unless there's a deal. But this costs $20. So, you know, again, pretty cheap for a case hit. Alright, we got a Junior dos Santos. That right there is on the case. I had to use the sleeve that this came with because it's a thicker card and I didn't have a sleeve for it. I have to buy some more. So the sleeve it came with had that mark on it. So, and I know it's an ugly patch, but it was up for auction and it is from 2011. It's a Topps title shot ruby. So this is also numbered 1 out of 8. 2011 Topps. It's not in bad shape either. I'm surprised some of these older cards, especially UFC cards, stay in good condition since they're not as popular. But that one there cost me $41. Alright, we got another 2011 card. This is a Topps Finest Gold Refractor of Cain Velasquez. And this one is actually in really good I mean, there's all this garbage on it. I've already cleaned the card, so all that stuff is on the case. But, yeah, this card, I was actually really happy. It's in really, really nice shape. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, this card, like, I want to say it's like perfect. I mean, there might be like one small thing somewhere wrong with it, but for the most part, this is like in perfect condition. The autograph is like almost perfectly centered. The autograph's nice and clean. I was really happy with this. I paid $90. I think he had a buy it now price of like $250, I think. And I sent him an offer of $90 and he accepted it. I probably should have went a little lower, but I thought under half was enough. But I mean, he accepted it right away. But yeah, I was really happy. This card's in nice condition. I'm gonna need to do another PSA submission soon. So I'll be doing that soon. A lot of these cards came in the mail like the day after I submitted those cards. Alright, here we got my boy, my retired boy, TJ Killashaw. This is an Optigraphs green, 2 out of 5. You know, for being like a person that a lot of people don't like, his cards sure do still pick up the value. Like, this card cost me $64.58. And, you know, that was higher than I thought it was going to go for. I didn't think people were bidding on him still. I don't know if it's just because it's a green out of 5 that people wanted it or what. But. And speaking of the green out of 5s, I also got Kamaru Usman Signature Series. 2 out of 5 as well. Now this one, because it's Usman, costs a lot more. It costs $139.50. So let's hope that Usman wins his rematch coming up, because I have a lot of Usman cards and I could probably flip most of them without even grading them. Alright, now this card. This one is actually a little different. This is a Tatiana Suarez. Was this Topps 2020 Knockout Auto Matte Relic. This is numbered out of 8. It's number 2 out of 8. We're getting a lot of number 2s on my cards. It's not in bad shape. It's actually, I mean, there's some whitening like up here, but I guess that's common for these cards because they're thicker, but it's in better shape than it looked in the picture, so I'm happy about that. The only thing, so I'm collecting the jumbo patches now, but so usually when it says matte relic, like I think in the older cards when it says that, it stands for like actual material, like part of their fighting uniform, like their trunks. But this one I think is literally talking about the matte, like the octagon matte or something. Yeah, because it says it's from UFC 228. So, and this one does not say like fighter worn material, whereas the rest of them I'll show you do. Yeah, so this one is different. But the reason I bought this, I paid $70 for this card. There was a lot of cards like this. This one had the coolest, you know, picture to me. For me, it's all about eye appeal. If it was just like a blank white patch, I would not have bought it. Like, it has to be interesting for me to look at, which is why I got this one. Like, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I mean, it looks cool. I don't know if it's fire or something else, but her signature is also not the best, just TS, but at least it's centered. It's a sticker auto, but it is what it is. But I bought this because, you know, she's 10-0, 6 wins in the UFC. This was numbered out of 8. The offer that I made, which was $70, I got this for cheaper than like all of her other cards that are like numbered to higher. And, you know, I'll probably send this to get graded in my next submission, and when it comes back, I'll sell it, and I'm sure I could get more than 70, especially if she's fighting someone up there. And they're saying that she could be like the Khabib of her division. Like, she's 10-0 and she's running through people. She's beating like 4 or 5, you know, good names in the women's division. And I mean, usually everyone only talks about Shevchenko and Nunes, but you know, now Shevchenko just lost, so I mean, it's time for the new people to step up. All right, now we got another one of these 2011 Topps Finest Gold Refractors. I don't know if I showed you the back of the other one. The gold ones are numbered out of 25. I'm sure I turned it around. I just might not have mentioned the other card, the Cain card. Well, you know, I had to get my boy Dom Cruz. Unfortunately, the autograph on this one is very weak, and so I will not be sending this in for the dual grading. I'm only going to be sending it in for the card grade. And at best, I think this will get a 9, because I was looking at it. I think there's some issues in some spots. It's not that bad. It's in pretty good shape. It's just, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like someone tried to clean the card and the auto got like washed out. Or maybe like I don't know what happened to it, but we're gonna be grading it without the auto grade because that is all worn out. That's gonna get a terrible grade if I grade the auto. I paid more than I would have liked to. I think this was $155, but I know it's hard to find these cards. This is the only one I've seen of this card, and it's 2011, so I went for it. Now, even more exciting than that card, I got this one. The Topps Triple Threads It's got the autograph. It's a sticker autograph, but it is what it is. And then it's got the fighter worn material, Cruise Control. And it's number 2 out of 9. We got the common theme of 2 going on. And this card is nice. I got cleaned this card already too, and it is in very good condition. I want to send it in for the dual grading, but the autograph being cut off right there, I think that might drop it to a 9 automatically. But I still think it's worth it, because these cards are, I want to say they're hard to come by, and they're expensive. Like, I've been looking these online. This is the only Dom one I've seen, but all the other ones are like $400 or $500. You know, depending on who they are, they're more. And this I won at auction. I got this for $110.50. So this was less than that other card, and it's way cooler. The color choice is kind of ugly, but it's like gold and brown. Not really a big fan of that, but you know, for being from 2012, this card is in really nice condition. It's a good addition to my Dom collection here. Alright, I got a Rafael dos Anjos Immaculate number 3 out of 8. It says jersey, I don't know. Maybe he wore a jersey for like 10 seconds and took it off for this card, but it's got the Venom Snake logo patch. I like these cards. These cards are really cool. And this one I just had it. Unfortunately, right there, it does have like a lip, which is very visible. Even just showing it quickly, I can see it pretty visibly. So that's a bit unfortunate, but this was $100. I think it might have just been listed for $100, and I was just like, yeah, you know what, I'll just buy it. So, but yeah, RDA stuff sells pretty cheap for some reason. I don't know. It's like people don't care about him at all anymore. But I'm sure there's some collectors out there for him. Alright, this one I gotta open up and stuff. This is very different than any card that I've showed on here before. I gotta be careful with this. If I can even remember how to get it out of this case. Alright, this is a 2019 Museum Collection, number 4 out of 5. Dual Material Matte Relic. Boom, we got Ben Askren and Robbie Lawler. Athlete, see how this one says athlete worn memorabilia? So on the left with Ben Askren, it says event used matte relic. So that's the matte. And on the right, it says athlete worn memorabilia. So I guess it's a good thing that the Robbie Lawler is the one that has the memorabilia, because let's be honest, no one really cares about Ben Askren. He was cool while he was in the UFC, but no one prefers him over Robbie Lawler. So yeah, this is pretty cool. It's a little book. And unfortunately, PSA does not grade these. So lucky me, I gotta send it to BGS if I want to get it graded. But that little booklet there cost, you know, it's funny, it was up for auction. It's a 2019 Museum Collection booklet. Cost me $76. Like, that is a steal for me, because I was looking for Robbie Lawler stuff and I saw that. And I don't know, people just must not be looking. Like, I mean, I didn't even know they had booklets till I saw that. And I actually have another booklet on the way. It's not as exciting as Robbie Lawler, but I do have a second one coming. It's just taking a long time because it's from Canada or something. So it's taking its sweet time to cross the border. Whew. All right. So here, you guys know I love these cards. This is an Amanda Nunes. So it's numbered 5 out of 6. So if I'm not mistaken, this is a first off the line. I think the 2022 first off the lines are numbered out of 6. It's a purple acetate premium auto. I got this for $249.95. And I remember I tried to get one of these from 2021 of Amanda Nunes. And I bid like $350 and I got outbid at the last second. So I saw this one listed for like $350 and I sent him an offer for $200, and I think, or maybe I just bought it. It might have just been listed at $249. I think I sent him an offer and he didn't accept it or decline it. And after like an hour, I was like, you know what? I just want to buy it just to make sure I have it. So I think I just bought it for $249.95. But still, that's really cheap. And it has, I mean, it looks like it has like a perfect auto if I send it in for the dual grading. I mean, she went a little outside the area, but it is what it is. It's got part of the F and the C. Yeah, man, I love these cards. Definitely going to send this one out to get graded. First off the line, I believe. And to follow up that amazing card, we have this, not that exciting card. This 2019 Topps UFC Chrome Macy Barber knockout. I forgot to look what the pop was. That's the first time I ever forgot to do that. But so I don't know what the pop is on this card. It's probably lower. There's usually not a lot of these. But so I'm trying to complete the whole 2019 Topps Chrome set. I think I have like 35 of the cards. It's not going very well. Like right now, none of them are up for auction. And if they're listed at all, they're really expensive. And I'm not trying to pay a lot of money for these cards. And people are listing like ridiculously high prices. And I'm buying a lot of these at auction for a lot less. I mean, that's the struggle. If someone has it and I need it, I gotta buy it. So. But yeah, I got this one for $17.50. I think my max bid was $20 because, I didn't really care if I wanted it or not. But because this knockout is a subset. I think I only have 5 out of 20 of the knockouts. And the only other subset I'm trying to do is the Octagon of Honor. And I think I have 8 out of 20 of those. But yeah, so not that exciting. Just a random Topps Chrome card. Now, here we go. I'm really excited about this one. So, boom. The GOAT, Mr. Jon Jones. Mr. Current Heavyweight Champion of the world right now. So, I actually bought this before he won the belt. Well, it's a good thing I did. Because it probably would have went up in price now. But this is a 2012 Finest UFC Jumbo Threads autograph. So this is the set I'm trying to collect. The Jumbo Threads. And as you can see, this one says authentic fighter worn gear. So a lot of these will say like finest material and stuff. See right here how it says finest fight mat jumbo autograph. So this is what I'm talking about. When it says fight mat, I'm pretty sure that means it's abbreviated for material. Because on the front it says fighter worn gear. But then there's also the other ones that say fight mat. And they're literally talking about like the mat that they stand on. So like, I don't know. But this is fighter worn material. It is a sticker auto. I think every 2012 I've seen so far is a sticker autograph. So, but because Jon Jones was fighting for the title, I've never seen so many Jon Jones autographs go up for sale. I must have seen like 50 different Jon Jones autographs. And like, there was a crazy 101 Bloodlines that sold for like $20,100. There was a ton of rookie cards going up for sale. And to be honest, the rookie cards were ugly, dude. Like, even that Bloodlines was pretty ugly. I know it's like super rare, like, what was it, 2009, I think, was the rookie card. And then I think it was the same year, 2012 Bloodlines, the 101. But they were both just plain red and white. And like, I know this card's red and white too, but this one, so everyone was bidding crazy money on those cards, like ungraded even. They were going for like 500 plus into the thousands. And so I saw this get listed, and I think it was listed for $550. And so I tried throwing some smaller best offers in there, but they were just getting auto decline. And the minimum he had his offer thing set to was $400. So he accepted my offer. I paid $400 for this. It's a pop 1. Say the PSA 9. So, to get a 10 on a big card like this with a patch is actually really hard. So there's not that many of them, and especially one from 2012. And there were 2 other ones of these that went up for sale that were not graded. And so I have another one coming in the next video. I did get another card just like this, the same blue, except it says OP in the patch, which I thought was cool, because Jon Jones is OP right now. Heavyweight Jones. And there was another one, it was black and white, and it looked kind of ugly. And that one, I think, sold for like $100 less than I paid for the other card that I bought. But like I said, it's all about eye appeal to me. So when I saw the ugly black and white patch, I didn't really want it. But I saw the blue and black, and I was like, all right, that looks pretty cool. So I ended up buying this. And now he won the belt. Everyone was trying to sell those cards quick because I feel like they were doing it because they weren't sure whether he was going to win or not, because he'd been off for 3 years. So I took the gamble and I won it, and now if I were to resell this, I don't know, how much I could get, but I'm sure I could get more than $400. 2012 is like the first year they started doing these big patches, I think. So it's like the Immaculate ones, except this is like the original Immaculate. So, and 2012 is only a couple years in, because 2009 is when they first started making these cards. So yeah, I would much rather have this than one of his rookie cards. I just like the look of it. Sure, his rookie card's cool and everything. It's his first card. But just being plain black and white, not black and white, red and white, and just ugly looking, I don't know. But, if you have one, I'm sure it's still probably, worth more to most people. But I would rather have this for the eye appeal, the jumbo patch. I love the jumbo patches. And that's why I haven't made a video about them yet, because I was trying to buy them all before I let people know. I don't want to tell you guys what I'm buying, in case you guys decide you want it also and start buying them before I could get them. So I have bought a lot of these, and they're all coming next week, hopefully. Some of them had to go to authentication, so it might be 2 weeks. I don't know, because the authentication usually adds some extra time. But I got some cool ones coming. I got another one of John Bones coming. And some other cool people. And I'm going to have to do another PSA submission soon. But in like 2 months when that box comes back, I can't wait to make a video on those PSA returns. And no offense to my buddy Joe's Card Stash, but hopefully I don't get the same grader you did, because I do not want all 9s. I want to get some double 10s in my box, but that's pretty tough to do. So anyway, I was really happy I got this. I'm even happier that Jon Jones won in a dominant fashion, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. And so my total for this 2 weeks was $1,794.53. And like I said, buying them raw, like most of these are, it's all about getting them graded and reselling them. Especially the cheaper cards. Which, I mean, I don't know if you'd consider any of these cards cheap. I mean, maybe the JDS is cheap. But, you know, I've started collecting more older cards now. So, like, sure, the new Panini and Select cards are cool, and they're, like, the thing right now. Everyone likes them, but as you've seen from all these other sports, everything gets pumped for a short time, and then the only thing that usually holds value is the older stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to find right now. Maybe I started collecting it a little bit too late. But I've been able to order some really cool older cards, and I can't wait to show you guys when they come in. But, yeah, so I'm starting to collect some older stuff. Although most of it's really expensive, and I'm not even trying to buy that, because I want to resell some of this stuff. Especially if I'm buying it raw. So, I mean, it depends. If I get like a 10/10 of something I really like, I might keep it, but for the most part, I try to earn some money back so I could keep my hobby paying for itself instead of me spending more money on it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought of my purchases. You know, let me know what you like to collect, what you think I should be collecting next. I'm always open. I got people messaging me on Instagram all the time, telling me what they like or asking me questions. So just let me know. I try to respond to every comment. And thanks for watching the video if you made it this far, and I'll see you guys next time. Sorry that this glare was here for most of the video. Hopefully it wasn't too bothersome.